Hi Vie girls, my name's Laura Anderson. I'm one of your Vie coaches, and today I'm here to take you through a quick yoga flow with a focus on the shoulders. So today we're going to start in a seated position. I like to sit with my legs folded underneath me. If you prefer to sit cross-legged, or really any variation where you can have a nice tall spine that works for you. So we're going to begin with our hands on our legs, and if you're comfortable doing so, close the eyes. Take a moment here, start to connect to the breath. See if you can let go of everything that's going on in your life and allow yourself to just be present here for the next few minutes. We're going to begin with some seated cat-cows. So on the inhale, you're going to lift the chest, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Allow the shoulders to pull back a bit. On the exhale, you're going to round the spine, draw the shoulders in, drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, arch up, look up. Your hands can kind of slide back. Exhale, round. One more just like that. Inhale, arch up, look up. Exhale, rounding in. Good. Inhale will bring you back to that nice neutral spine, and we'll begin with some shoulder rolls. So you'll start by dropping the shoulders in, lift them up towards the ears, and then take them towards the back of the room. Try to really squeeze the shoulder blades together. A few more going that same direction. When you lift them up, really try to scrunch them up as high as you can. And then pause, we'll go the opposite way. So rounding, drawing them up into the chest and back. See if you can connect the breath to the movement. Inhale up, exhale, round them in. Good. From here, we'll get into some neck stretches. So finding that same nice tall spine, you're going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder. If you'd like to bring the right hand up for a gentle pressure on the side of the head, feel free. And then you'll drop the chin down towards your chest and then roll it over towards the left side. So left ear is working towards the left shoulder. Try to keep the shoulders plugged down, belly drawn in. Good. And then one more head roll to the opposite side. And then over to the left. Good. Draw yourself back to neutral. From here, we'll make our way onto the floor. So you're going to come onto your belly. And we'll start with the right arm extending out towards the right side of the room. Left hand is underneath your left shoulder, and then you're going to bend the left knee. Your right palm is planting face down on the ground. You're going to roll onto your right side and then lightly land that left foot behind you. So your left hand is staying planted on the ground here. You can use that hand to help open the chest. The more you open, the more intense that stretch is going to be in the right shoulder. Allow the head to relax down to the mat so that you're not straining the neck. And then take a few slow breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more like that, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Option always to pause the video and hold your stretch a little bit longer if you're wanting some more time. We'll bring that right hand in as we come back onto our belly and switch it out. So left arm's going to go directly out to the left side of the room, palm face down. You're going to bend the right knee this time. Push yourself onto your left side body and then step that right foot behind you. Allow your head to relax down to the mat. The more you open the chest, the more intense that stretch is going to be. Know that this side might be different than the first side. Find a variation that works well for you and then focus on that breath. Slowing that heart rate down, breathing into the stretch. Good. Draw yourself back onto your belly. Good. From here, we're going to come up to a seated position once again. And we're actually going to interlace the hands behind us and then plug the shoulders down. See if you can reach the hands down towards the mat without flaring the ribs open aggressively. We're going to come into a forward fold with a shoulder rinse. So you're going to start to dive the chest down and see if you can reach the hands up towards the sky. The further you reach those hands up, the more intense you're going to find that stretch. Breathing and holding. Release the hands down, brace the core to inhale, draw yourself back up. The last one that we're going to do is get into the back of the shoulder. So once again, in a seated position that works for you, you're gonna reach the right arm across the body and then use the left arm to hook that right arm in place. I want you to plug the shoulders down, draw the belly in so you're not flaring the ribs open, and try not to twist to the side. So the further your chest stays facing forward and then pulling that arm in, the more intense that stretch is gonna be in the back of the right shoulder. A few breaths here. And then for that same arm, we'll bring it up into a tricep stretch. So you're gonna lift that right elbow up towards the sky. Left hand can help with the assist. Bend your right elbow, work that right hand down the middle back. And then using the left hand, you're gonna work that right elbow back. Try to keep the chin high in this one. Try to keep the ribs drawn in. Once you find the level that feels good for you, breathe and hold for just a few moments. And then we'll gently release. If you want to shake the shoulders out a little bit between sides, go ahead. And then we'll do both of those on the left. So you're going to reach the left arm across your body, hook it with the right. You can use that right hand to kind of plug that left shoulder down, draw the ribs in. Keep the torso facing straight forward and then pull that arm in. Focusing on slowing that breath down, breathing into the shoulder. Good, and then getting into that tricep. So lifting that left elbow up to the sky, working the left hand down the middle of your back. Use the right hand to work the elbow back a little bit more. Notice if the ribs are flaring open, try to draw them in. Lift the chin a little bit, and then slow inhales through the nose. Slower exhales through the nose. Good. When you're ready, gently release. Again, you can shake those shoulders out a little bit. We'll close out once again in a seated position. If you're comfortable doing so, close the eyes. Hands can be on the legs. Taking one final moment here to thank yourself for stretching, for all the work that our shoulders do for us. We'll close with a final breath. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Thanks for joining me, V Girls, Strength and Sisterhood.